Hi guys! So I am here to do my monthly favorites video for the month of June 2020. So these are a few of the things that I have just come to love this month, or it could just be because it's summer, it could be because of my location. I'm currently living in Florida. It could be because they're new to me, but they are my absolute faves for the month. I have mostly makeup items, some skincare, some body care, some makeup tools, and then I am always going to throw in not always, I may here and there throw in a cannabis favorite. So I am living in a state. I own homes in two states, Pennsylvania and here. And in both states, there is medical marijuana, and I am prescribed medical marijuana for some health conditions that I have. So it is something that I partake in, and it is something that will be included in my videos going forward, because I want to be my authentic self. And I love makeup, but I also love marijuana and marigolds and the military. I don't know, M things, but I love makeup and I do love marijuana. So, what did I love this month? Okay, some of the products that I've been loving. Okay, sunscreen, sunscreen, sunscreen. It's such a must during these summer months. I cannot find like a 50 that I really like, but I like an SPF of 30, and this is the Pacifica Sun and Skincare line. It's water resistant up to 80 minutes. It is a mineral sunscreen. It has a coconut probiotic technology. It's broad spectrum, and it has a continuous spray. It has a really nice spray. When it goes on, it does leave like a white, and then what I do is I then just rub it into my skin, and it feels really nice. It has a nice smell, which is some of the reason why I've hesitated to use sunscreen on a regular basis at certain points in my life, just because it stunk and I didn't want to walk around stinking. But I really like this. It has a coconutty smell, but not too heavy of a coconutty smell. It's just very faint. It smells like summer. And you can usually find Pacifica products like buy one, get one 50% off at Ulta. Just keep your eyes open. I bought this and another product that way. An accessory favorite are my, whoops, that's a Patrick Ta brush. Hint for a future favorite. Anyways, my Rephr brushes. So these are the only Rephr brushes that I have. I like good makeup brushes. If you have followed me for any length of time, or if you plan on it, you will find out that I love good natural hair brushes. I like a lot of synthetic brushes too, but I just like well-made brushes, and these brushes are so well made. And I do have some other luxury brand Japanese made brushes. I have a whole set, maybe even two sets of Wayne Goss's brushes, and I also have some Chiki Hoda brushes, but only one or two. I have some Smith brushes, which I put right up there with really good brushes. I love them. They're out of Canada. And I also have some Sonia G brushes. Yes. I really need to use that Sonia G brush that I bought again. I bought a couple, and I need to use them again because I initially was not very impressed, but I can tell you that right out of the gate, I love Rephr brushes on a whole. Their customer service is great. They run something called a concept store where you can go and you can get brushes for 50% off. Now, the whole point of them giving you 50% off is that they want the feedback. They want to know what you like, and their questions that they ask for feedback are so good, because it's like they really want to know if each of their brushes is considered versatile, if why do you love it specifically. I mean, there's like 10 questions, but they're not like crazy long. It was very quick to do my review. I loved doing it. I think whenever I want to make sure I don't have any dupes. I think that these two are the same brush. Are they? A 16 and a 16, yeah. I don't want to talk about things twice. Okay, so these are eye brushes. I just recently got this 16. This brush, I normally do not like big eyeshadow brushes because my eye area, whenever I'm doing makeup, not, you know, I understand that my eyebrows are pretty high, thank God. Thank God, and my talented hands for that, but I don't have a ton of eye space, and this is so good. I used this when I opened up the new Pat McGrath Mothership Divine Rose 2 that I got recently. If you'd like to see a review about that, give me a thumbs up. But I used this and it was, I don't even know how to explain it. It was like doing makeup again for the first time and being really excited about it because it went on my eyes so well and so perfectly and so effortlessly that I was just like, it was beautiful, like angels cried beautiful, you know? But I really like this brush. And I also used it for highlight, not today, I have super natural makeup, you know, besides my eyes, but I love this brush. So versatile, a great brush. Again, this is the number 14. No, I lied. It is the number 16 Rephr brush, Rephr eye brush. The next brush is the 14, and this is just a super small head, and so I'm going to tell you the other difference, I think, between these and the Wayne Goss brushes. My Wayne Goss brushes, as soon as you wash them, they just look like crap. Not all of them, but some of them, and specifically the small eye crease brushes. But these ones just, they smooth out and they look nice and pretty again after you wash them. And I've washed these like 5 times. Oh my God, I love this brush. From now on, when I go into the concept store or when brushes become available, I'm always going to buy 2 of them because I love all these brushes. This brush, I don't know what they call it, but this brush is like the closest thing. You know, like if you have big old sausage fingers like I do, you can't get into your corner eye without like poking your eye out, you know, or your finger is so big that you're trying to delicately do your inner corner and you end up getting eyeshadow everywhere because you have sausage fingers like me. But this is just like a little tiny finger, but it doesn't stop there, you know. I use this brush in my crease. I use this brush under my eye. I used this brush to highlight my brow bone. Like, this brush, this is the number 12, and I cannot wait to get more of them. Okay, this is the number 14, and I think, did I already? Yeah, I already reviewed the number 14. So I looked at that. That's just their like small eye crease brush, number 14. Wait a minute. Number 14. Huh. That's strange. So, okay, I have 2 14s. I have 3 14s actually. So this is a 14 from the Rephr concept store because it has this silver one, and this must be from the Pro line. Okay, so wow. Okay, and here's the other one. Okay, I guess they do, the brushes themselves actually do look exactly alike. This one has not been used yet, and I think that's the difference. It's still very like, you know, straight out of the package. Straight out of the hood. Okay, that was number 14. And then I also picked up the number 3. I really need to go through my brushes because I think I got 2 of these. This is like the best pencil brush ever. I am actually starting to have problems with my eyesight, so doing my eyeshadow is really hard. I need a detail brush, and this is perfect. Okay, next favorite of the month. I spent so much time talking about those brushes that I'm gonna have to move fast. Because I really don't want this video to be over 15 minutes. The Patrick Ta, what exactly is this called? It's called the Shaping Wax. If you like a pomade, this is amazing. When I first was considering purchasing this, I was like, okay, I'm definitely gonna get it, but I already have a lot of eyebrow brushes that I love. And I really don't need this. This looks exactly like this. Other eyebrow brushes are definitely similar, but there's something super special about this brush, and I still cannot figure it out. But I know one of the things is that when you're done adding the pomade to your brow, you can actually press it into your brow to give your brows a little bit of an extra fluffiness if you want to. And it's just something that I never knew I could do. I do have super fluffy brows, but this definitely adds to it, and I love it. I love this. There is only one thing that I dislike about it, Patrick Ta. You know, I know you'll be watching this. I hate that when you spray water into it, it goes up on this mirror. And also, I have to say that I'm not a fan of this sort of packaging that overlaps like that, mostly because it's just hard to open. Not because it's ugly or anything like that. Okay, moving on. Oh my god, I love this. This is the Milani Green Goddess Cannabis Sativa Seed Oil. And no, this is not my cannabis related product, although this is cannabis related. This is definitely a skincare product. Now, it's a little pricey. It's $19.99, which I think is high for a drugstore item. This is from Milani. They have this whole Green Goddess line. They have a lip product that I absolutely love. I'm trying to think of what else I really liked from that line. I think there was a moisturizer that I really liked, maybe. But this Green Goddess, Teresa is Dead recommended this, and I was like, I'm gonna give it a try. And I did. You just now first of all, be careful, because whenever I first opened this up and I used it, I might as well just put some on. I squirted some out, and I squirted out way too much. So this, here, I'll show you like how far this little amount will go. I mean, like, I could probably take it all the way up to my wrist. And it is, I don't know, first of all, it smells like a spa, and I love the smell of walking into a really good spa. I'm not talking about Bowrix, okay? I'm talking about like a really nice high-end spa. There's just something about that experience, and when you take in an experience, you take in smells, and this smells like that, and it's amazing. This is a night mask. However, you could also use it as a primer. But I'm going to tell you this. If you are the type of person that takes a shower at night, wakes up, brushes their teeth, and then washes their face and does their makeup, you will wake up, like if you clean your face at night, obviously. Please clean your face. It's like one of the most important things you can do. But you put this on and you will wake up feeling like a plump goddess. Do it. But I'm going to tell you what, you'll have a hard time finding this. I ran to like 4 different Walgreens to find it, but it's amazing. Okay, oh, I really like this for the first time. A Maybelline palette that I like. The Nudes of New York. Just a couple seconds talking about it, but it's just like, I'll tell you what, if you are a newer makeup collector and you do not own any of the original Naked palettes, and also the newest Too Faced palette, this is like a dupe for all of it. All of it. Like, if you don't have those, just go and pick this up for $12.99 and you'll be like, this is everything that you need. I promise you. It is every single one of these shadows. It is what I have on my eyes today, along with the pink that's in my eye is the, that's lining my eye is the Anastasia, those little stack things. I'll review that. I really like them. But these colors are freaking amazing. You have mattes, shimmers, really intense shimmers. You've got cool tones. You've got warm tones. You've got everything you need right here for $12.99. Okay. Okay, I finally got my hands on this. I have seen people talking about these M Cosmetic blushes forever, and I was like, it's just another liquid black brush, liquid blush. And then someone else would do a review, and I'd be like, I really want it. And every time I would go to the M Cosmetics websites, and they were always out of stock. Now, there's another shade that I want to try, but this is Rose Milk, and it is just lovely. I've got to show you, and we'll sit it right on top of my cannabis hand. But just the littlest drop, and then it's just beautiful the way it shears out. I hope you can kind of see that. I mean, you know, and it's buildable too. It is what I'm wearing on my cheeks today. So I really, really like this. I can't wait to get more shades of it. Okay. Oh, so I'll talk about these ABH Norvina potted eyeliners. These are amazing. Get them. I think out of the two sets, this is my favorite, and out of this, my favorite colors are the green and the pink. The yellow's a little but I'll be experimenting with it. So then I have one cannabis related, but it's also kind of makeup related. So it's the Melt makeup grinder. I hope this comes back on their website. I know it was off the last time I looked, but at one point they were doing there was some sort of sale going on. Maybe it was the 420 sale, and I couldn't get the 420 big box, and I really wanted it, but I was able to pick this up, and it was on sale for $8. Okay, so if you are not familiar with what this is a grinder. So you put the dry flour in here, and then you grind, and then it magically appears in the next cylinder. But I'm not going to show it to you because I don't know, for some reason I'm thinking that showing you marijuana might be bad on YouTube. And then you have a third chamber where your keef goes, and it's just a lovely grinder. It's really pretty to look at. It makes me happy every time I see it. So those are my June 2020 monthly favorites. What are some of your favorites this month? Have you tried any of these products? Are you going to try them now? Let me know down below in my comments. I love you guys, and I'm really gonna try to do a monthly favorites every single month. Wouldn't that be revolutionary? Much love to you. Bye.